and cheese in a waffle sandwich.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Yeah.
I've never had that, but that sounded good.
You,
Oh,
like,
man.
drench it
Dude,
in
soul
syrup.
food rocks.
I don't know.
Chicken
dude,
waffles is like top tier soul food.
I like pancakes more.
Of course you do.
Not even.
Yeah, but you also hate the IRS too.
I mean,
I do, but
yeah, you know, I hate the IRS, but I'm a waffles guy.
I'm a waffles guy.
I like pancakes and waffles though.
Nah, you can only have one.
Yeah, okay.
What
so-
side are you on, blood or grapes? Waffles or pancakes?
I actually put ice
I
cream on
need,
both of them.
I need to get my revenge for you. I feel like just beating me in tournament horribly.
Wait a minute, is-
Why
Are
did
we,
you
like, on a
give up the
stack?
last
We are on
stock?
a stack.
We definitely had one more stock.
If we did, I was tilted by then, dude. I can't play in
Dude,
tournaments.
did you see the match I played against Inkrian
Perfect.
afterwards?
No.
But there was a
It
tournament.
was so bad.
I-
I would have been mad that
We
I
only get no
advanced.
heals. We
You're
love.
so fucked.
after playing that level.
I actually uninstalled after that tournament.
Actually, guys, we're gonna have the position correctly.
I was so done.
So we win.
Like,
I love this song.
Wait, what tournament? There was a tourney recently, or is it old?
yeah,
It was a
fairly
weekly one.
recent, yeah.
Oh, I didn't know about it.
weekends.
Mr. Commentator never knows if a tourney's happening or not.
I just like,
I
I
won
don't-
the tourney today.
I actually looked that
There was
that
a tourney
tournament.
today?
Yeah,
Fucking
That's
bro.
fire.
I got lucky. The seating.
I'm
was-
actually commentator food.
What you say? What'd you say?
Yeah, no, I was
Okay,
thinking
thanks.
me playing in
Very
a
made.
tournament. No, it's talking about
Now she's in the sky.
Ignored them.
He said something to me, then he just never fucking repeated it.
You know, thinking I like. Okay.
Uh-oh.
Me
Uh-oh.
looking at thinking.
Too hard the power.
Or me
went out.
after I lost that tournament, I like checked
How can you do
my
that before?
how I've ever placed in tournaments,
can't see
and I
nothing.
realized I've never gotten top
dark.
3 in a tournament before besides an NPC.
Hold on. Wait, let me get my AirPods.
Yeah, I'm just trying to improve, and then I felt like I did play well in that last one.
Oh,
That
good
we
thing my
played,
phone's at max.
but then I choked it so hard on the next match.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just bad.
We got the AirPods in.
I think it's a mix of like I think people think I'm better at this game than I actually am, so I get placed like fairly high, and I'm not shouldn't be being placed that high, and then I also just play terrible in tournaments.
I don't
Think it-
play many tournaments, so whatever I do play, I'm like very low seeded.
I'm always bottom seed.
I think-
in, like the 5 times I've played the tournaments.
Oh.
How did that not confirm? I think the difference that makes or what people consider good and not good in Lethal League is just consistency.
I got none of that. I got none of that.
What do you
I'm
mean you got none
consistently
of that?
bad,
You,
so
you
that's pretty
consistently juggled the ball fine, and you're not making mistakes.
Anyway, hold on.
Right?
I gotta
And,
go
like,
play
you
Dead by
can-
Daylight. Like turn all the generators on.
Wait, look out! Wait, oh, the ghost is stalking you. Hold on, look out!
Oh my god, Mercy res me.
Oh my god, you're gonna get exposed under one shot. You know, I don't
Swumble still there.
know.
Right.
I always place under my seed. I think I've made one upset in tournament, and I've gotten upsetted on like 6 times now, 7 times now. Like I can't play in tournaments. It's so bad.
After the
Yeah,
thing in
I
tourney
get
with
the
my
feeling.
keyboard breaking, I just haven't played in tourney. Like ever
Oof.
since then, I got like really fucking bummed out about that.
Like I
know the feeling of like choking under pressure because literally that last one, you can look at the VOD. It's really bad. It looked like compared to how I played against you.
I'm silly.
It was pretty bad.
I also just never play Latch in tourney. Latch sucks. Latch is the worst character in this game. I've completely gone full circle, and now I'm back on Latch as the worst character in the game.
I mean, I kind of disagree, but
It's just he's cursed with the knowledge of knowing, like how I'm cursed with the knowledge of knowing, Jet. Like, you play your character a shit ton, and you're like, oh my god, this character really fucking sucks.
Dude, nothing. My character is a
Yeah.
big ball of nothing.
I'm back.
I should have parry baited you. I'm stupid.
Oh, they went around. Fuck, my Bob's gonna do nothing.
And one of these, and then... Oh. You're smarter than me.
Come here.
I'm much cooler than you though, because I don't have a fucking custom skin that I designed.
Okay, yeah, I couldn't even...
How many
I didn't try in special, because I thought it would confirm, but I don't even think I was going to be able to. We got the weird, like, remote parry thing. I want your character stupid and cheats.
I have 400.
Die. Oh.
Oh my god, he looks like a moment.
Yeah.
Perish. Please.
I'm whiffing.
I must choke that so bad. I need to go back to... You know, I just need to build it back in my muscle memory, the parry confirm every single time. Oh, nice. That was really good.
Oh my god, I fucked it up. Oh, they res.
Okay, Reaper's dead.
Have you ever VOD reviewed this game, Cubical?
Yeah.
I was gonna say. I feel like no one
Yeah.
does it.
I mean, when you
I
when
think she
you
ulted it,
recorded,
yeah.
I started watching and I was like, oh, because like when I look at like when you look at your own gameplay like in a smaller window to like really see the whole screen, it's
I
so
gotta see this play the
different.
The reason I like to play the game is...
I actually probably feel fucking Reinhardt, I'm gonna be honest with you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Okay.
What even was it?
Ooh! We
Oh,
settled
okay.
on. Known. Yeah, no, I
That is the
used
optimal
the VOD review a ton. I haven't VOD reviewed this game in forever.
Evan, what?
VOD reviewed Lethal League.
Oh, I never have VOD reviewed my games ever in my life.
I don't think you have to. I think it's really helpful.
Yeah.
I only do that when I'm angry.
Kill yourself, please.
Oh my god, we're here. I should have flicked better. My
I
bad.
guess we're just waiting for Wumble to get back. He has to turn on his Dead by Daylight generator. Its power went out.
Does Wumble
I'm-
like live in a shack?
Hey, I'm good
No.
at this game. I'm sorry.
No.
Gonna kill
I thought he
myself.
had like the Dead by Daylight generator in the shack. The Kirby noises relax.
Oh boy.
Okay,
What was
so
this mod?
we're not turning the generator on because we still haven't set it up after like 4 years.
Wumble on his walkie-talkie.
Don't know what I'm saying.
we bought this like super expensive generator, like really good generator, like 4 years ago, and we've never like opened the box.
How big is it?
It's like half the size of our fridge. It's like a top tier generator, and it's been sitting in the box.
How similar is it to the Dead by Daylight generator?
Well, it doesn't have the big light thing on top, but probably pretty similar in every other aspect. But yeah, we don't have gas in it, and we also still haven't like opened it up, so we can't do that.
Did I save you?
You saved me, yeah.
Fucking kill me, dude.
So now we're just sitting in the darkness, thinking about what to eat. Because we have an electric oven and it doesn't work no more.
And then you jump and I read it.
XD. XD.
Goes through my legs,
XD.
dude. You don't know the through the legs angle?
I hate my life.
I'm actually so good at the through the legs angle, I'm not gonna lie.
I mean, this is why I hate Latch. I'm sitting here and I'm like, you're gonna pick this option and I'm gonna read it. I visibly say it out loud, the option happens, I pick the right thing, ball go through anime.
Is what makes the character like bad in this game the amount of effort you have to put in?
Yes.
To
Basically.
Yes. It's like, how good are their angles on their own? Can they parry confirm off of it really easily? Can they parry confirm at all? So that's why Switch is like one of the best, if not the best character in the fucking game.
Yeah, 'cause he's brainless.
He's fucking
I'm
brainless
gonna
and you
up
can
angle, ooh,
outperform.
free ball control, I'm gonna up angle, ooh, now it's
Free ball
special.
control, special, taunt flip is fucking retarded. I don't know why that shit is framed like zero cancelable. With no end lag, into like a parry bait, and that's already on top of a 50-50 that will just kill you.
Yeah, let me use this 50-50 real quick.
And even then, if you're like, he is decently good airtime too if you actually have good control over the skateboard. But
I would,
that's like
I
his
wouldn't,
hardest part about him.
but I also wouldn't say the entire tier list is purely how easy it is, because Beanbox is a really strong character, but he takes a decent amount of effort.
Brain.
But he still is really strong just because of he's just really strong.
It's just because of like
check you out.
hitboxes. Yeah. It's like you have to respect him like way fucking more than other characters, because it's like even if you're not next to him, he can still get to you because of airspeed and just smash hitbox size. So like his like respecting space and like how far away you can safely bun is like way bigger than other characters. And if you're playing on like smaller maps, then obviously it's even shorter. That's like the biggest part about Doombox is just the fact that you're like, oh well, he just beats me. And he has decent options in air, so. Cause like with Jet can fly, but her options in air fucking suck.
So are you gonna like still play Overwatch?
Fuck it, we're here. Why not? Let's duo queue. I don't care. I wanna kill myself.
With Dira headlights, one Candyman specials.
I don't.
It's a big smile on my face.
So bad.
Fairy bait.
We're gonna win.
Oh my god,
I'm
that's so
stupid.
unfortunate to fucking watch! Oh my god.
Oh yeah, I remember the
drop.
clip where you got it, man.
Yeah, and all my parries didn't confirm, including a straight parry on ground. Yeah, I know, it's fucking great. This character sucks.
That was like the fastest quit I've ever seen.
Could've been faster. Like, floor trap a character, the straight parry does not confirm. Like, fucking what?
Oh, I'm bad. I hate that people have naturally adapted to how the overall tech properly. I'm getting mixed by Candy Ball! Or normal Candy Angles. Nice.
What?
XD.
Why did I?
Oh my god.
Oh my god, deathmatch.
I love deathmatch. I'm gonna start shooting at people.
Can I do that? Yeah, I don't know. I mean... I'm actually curious what a tier list would look like when it's like effort has to be put in to kill.
Like,
Because doesn't Jet, like, I mean, Jet looks like fucking crazy, and same thing with Nitro and,
Nitro, I mean, like, I would say, I don't know
Latch.
I don't know if Nitro is the same as like Jet and Latches. I mean, you have to put a lot of effort into him to be really good as him, but like, I don't think he has it like necessarily as bad. Because the thing about Nitro is that like he just has high execution, but like he's a decent character on his own right. Latch and Jet, like you have to do a high execution. Even playing at high execution, you just won't kill sometimes.
It's like high execution and high APM.
Yeah.
I would say, I mean, yeah, Jet and Latch are probably the hardest. I think at optimal level, this is also how I think Latch should be played optimal. So I mean, Schizo talk. I think Latch is very read heavy, and I think Jet's kind of like mental stack, kind of like not necessarily like you have to hard read people like how I think you should play Latch, but it's more like you just can't. You show a ton of options to try and mental stack them. It's what I think anyway. That's
So
my
what's
thought
the
process
problem
on it.
with, like, high-speed Latch ball?
I think like what Amanda says.
Is that what
to play
Amanda
Latch?
said? I don't know. I think bringing the ball above 100 speed and then just eating it and then doing some fucking god-awful angle.
I mean, yeah, that's what Amanda says.
Unreactable.
That's basically what Amanda says, but they say like 3,000. They say super high. Like,
Yeah.
I think super high
Are
ball.
you
I
talking
think
about gambling? I love gambling.
I think super high ball speed Latch is actually garbage, and I think Amanda's a psychopath.
It's the
Sounds
same
like
thing.
a-
It's the same thing with Amanda has the same opinion on Jet, where she's like, I think high speed Jet's good, and it's like, yeah, hypothetically speaking, if you play Jet at high speed and they fuck up, if they hit one bubble, then they'll die in one bubble because like the speed's high enough to kill them at full HP, but like that won't ever happen. Like
I
Jet,
thought
like
Jet was a low speed character.
she is a low
Yes.
speed character. Amanda thinks she's gonna be better at high speed. And it's like, the thing about Jet at high speed is that like she's insanely fake as fuck, more fake than she normally is. Like if you were to get hit by like a bubble at like even that bubble at high speed, sometimes you can't confirm because if it's like mid-air or like off of a smash bubble or anything like that, the angle won't hit them and they have enough time to get out hit stun.
Wait.
Because at high speeds, even off of bubble or bunted ball at high speed, there's still a little bit extra like lag because of the higher speed.
Is the whole neighborhood down?
Damn. That it.
Is
like,
the whole
they'll-
neighborhood down?
It won't like. Fuck it. I'm having a
Oh.
stroke.
Yeah, there's no lights on nowhere.
No, I get it.
It's also like you just
It's bigger than I thought.
hitting the bubble or hitting a parry like won't happen in high speed. If you just properly like space and stuff like that, and even if Jet does hit you with a parry, you're fucking safe half the time. She doesn't confirm.
Also, I do think like what you're saying with like 100 speed plus. I think optimal Latch does involve the special at like 100, 300 speed at the angle, or not angle, like general speed. I just think
I mean, like,
putting out a random angle, like what Amanda says and stuff, just I don't get the point why I would do that because a lot of my angles are gonna do nothing when I could just put a little bit of thought in my brain and predict your movement and put an actual angle that will likely do something.
But but I thought Latch doesn't have good angles.
He doesn't. You have to make them good by knowing what the opponent's gonna do with their movement.
yeah, because you effectively have to like pre-plan, like hit their angle, and hopefully that you read them right, so the angle will fucking hit them.
A lot of times I read
Yeah,
them
it's really
right, and
fun.
I just use it to set up a parry bit. I don't even actually
Yeah.
get my kill off it.
Yeah,
Oh my god, our teammate left the game. That's
But
pretty
like,
it was our tank.
cool. Okay. Another tank's here. We
Yeah,
win now.
Jimmy tiptoes here, and he's
Jimmy
currently
tiptoes.
he's not on his fucking character yet. So
stuff like what I just did right there is that's just like
Okay, this
plan.
is
Like
what
I'm
we're talking about.
trying to read what you're gonna do out when you're gonna jump. So I just set up a parry bait with the time.
But why is
Oh,
that
like,
bad?
like-
Why
like-
is that bad? It's just like too dependent on like too many factors.
It's just like I'm completely relying on you picking one option for it to do something,
oh, you
and then
died.
after that option, you have to then fall into the second parry bait
This
option.
is like
Like
constantly fucking this up here.
it just required like the likelihood of it working and the effort I have to put in and all that is way lower than other characters.
And that's ignoring the fact that you can mess it up.
Yeah, and then I also have to space properly and all that. Which, basically that's more layers. Like, when I'm trying to parry bait you there, I read you were gonna walk up after the little angle looped once. Like, it was 2 reads on top of each other. Because I noticed that's how you were positioning around latch flip earlier.
I can see you.
It just is like, Latch can do stuff. Like, any character can do stuff. It's just Latches just generally takes more effort because his angles alone aren't good.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm
Well, I
alive.
mean, it makes
Crazy.
sense.
Oh, fuck, I can't peek here, soldiers up top.
Nice. Oh,
So
my
there's-
weird coverage almost worked.
Okay, sick.
Can I get a heal?
Yeah, huh? No! Oh my god, this dude saved my life.
Ooh, I'm bad for picking down angle there.
I won't.
Yeah, I'll nano you. No, he looks like it.
Ooh. Nice.
Oh, they're all.
Oh my god, nice fastball.
Okay.
I'm backing up, yeah.
Hog, use hug.
I need a back
Oh
away.
no!
Nice.
Ugh.
Soldier up top, ulting.
And I thought and then our Winston
Winston will come out.
Playing my
Yeah,
one Candyman game. This is my this is my therapy game.
I don't know what's going on either.
Could have just waited until the end.
Oh my.
Guard body Perez.
Wait, I'm thinking about it.
I do that. I like that is the way you just did right there. Is something I did for like 300 hours straight until I finally my brain finally got used to just not down to doing that.
Hog uses hug.
Alright, oh, okay, Genji up here. Genji and Mercy at top, what the fuck? I had to nano him for him to live. He's doing nothing with the nano. Okay, you know what?
I should have carry baited you.
Man,
Man.
I'm bold. I'm gonna leave.
Wait, I
Bye.
Bye.
Bye, Romo.
Oh my god, my Candyman control ain't it. Nice. Nice.
Wow! What a game!
Another
Gameplay.
Ooh, yeah. I'm gonna need an actual keyboard, this laptop keyboard, and like developing input delay at this.
Yeah, that's why I never use laptop keyboards because they fucking
It's like-
suck.
I remember I used someone's. I was like with a friend. I think I've said the story, but it's not really a story. I've said this before. I was with a friend and I wanted to play Tetris, and I asked if I could play Tetris on their laptop. And within like 10 minutes of playing Tetris, I broke one of their keys, arrow keys, because that was what I was using to play Tetris. Like it just,
What buttons
what is
do you
happening
use?
to my game? Oh my, what is happening? Okay,
yeah,
well.
that looks really good.
What's happening? I don't. It was like trying to select the skin.
I wish my skin worked.
I'm with you.
Nice. Oh my god, nice up angle.
Genji's dead.
Hog is misses hug.
Sleep. He's dead.
Oh, I thought I was swung.
Hog hugged on Winston.
Genji gotta try climbing up. What are you doing?
Yeah, I'm not sure what he's doing. He's down.
Nice smash berry.
Nope, no sleep on.
Okay.
Nice, good steal. I tried to be really sneaky with the jump button.
Oh my god, this guy's gonna finish for his life.
That was a parry, wasn't it?
Oh my god, I'm...
Wow. Oh, he's like over there.
Yeah, I can't see him.
Oh man,
They have a Widow now.
I drifted.
Oh,
that bad.
sick.
Yeah, I love that character. It's so cool.
I hear her walking around down there.
Nice.
Is he gonna walk up?
No, no, it's a Reaper.
No, he walked up though. No fade. Oh, she's up here!
Yeah.
I didn't know she was up there. I was too busy looking at the Reaper.
They all three just like went out there.
That's fucking funny.
I need one good candy game. My candy used to be good, I swear.
I literally can only play Jet. It's horrible.
I feel like I don't know, I feel like I should only be able to play Latch because he's so much of my hours, but Latch is like actively not one of my best characters. I like play Grid and Nitro and all the and Boombox and stuff at just a better level.
Man,
Even though I know
Lives
way more knowledge about Latch.
Lives to regret it.
I wish my Latch was my best character.
So in your opinion, do you think that Latch should be brought up to speed with everyone else, or everyone else should be brought down to his speed?
I literally, if they were the balance patch of the game, I just want Latch to have a different wall swing up angle. That's all he needs. That's not all he needs. He would still suck, but that's all I want him to have. I want him to be able to, because his wall swing up angle is just his normal up angle, and it's just like, they can do so much cool stuff with his up angle on wall. To make it like an actual option.
I haven't
Or,
known Hawk.
I mean, even...
Did Hawk use his ult yet?
Yeah, he did. He did.
Okay.
Oh no, I was doing so good!
Hawk missed his hook.
Wait,
I'm saving C for a Reaper.
I was trying to think
Go
of
for a
what
lot.
to say. Even like giving him a different spike
Ultra.
and mirroring the spike, you know?
Yeah,
On either side. Like, I feel like even like Raptor and Jet having the same kind of spike on either side could benefit from
this.
having a unique angle.
Just cancels out your anti.
probably. I mean, like, when it comes to the balancing of the game, I'm fine with it.
Such a cool
There's
character.
just like literally what I want changed with Latch is mostly small things that are just like to make the character more fun and to make the character like in the game make more sense.
Reaper ult.
Like my entire list of what to change with him would be like change his wall swing up to something cooler, so people can use wall tech a little bit more creatively, and like make him a little less wide so he's not the second widest character in the game because that makes no sense.
When did you just touch?
Or if you want to keep him that wide, buff the size of his bunt and swing a tiny bit, because he has the second smallest bunt and swing in the game. Or like the third smallest. And the second biggest hitbox in the game. Which doesn't really make sense. And maybe like...
I just don't like, because all the like Lethal League players, who obviously like know what they're talking about, are always like, oh, this character sucks because of their angles. So like, are they like quite literally mathematically worse because of the angles?
Kind of.
I mean,
going on top
kinda, yeah. It's more like...
Kind of, yeah.
Like here, I can kind of, I can explain, here, I can probably explain this a little better after this match real quick. I can maybe explain it in a way that makes sense. Or like, a little more sense, I don't know. Let me smash parry the victory. I can't get 5 stock. This can't be happening. It's happening. I'm dead. Nice, good confirm. Here's how I can explain this. Angle to if I look up the game's design itself. It has so many flaws. I just worry about what I can do as a player to be better
Bro, aren't they roasting Zenyatta?
with what I have to work with.
Yeah, I mean, like that's the way to do it, right? Like if you want to like continue to play and continue to get better. But I just hate the whole like metaphysical concepts where players are like, this character is completely useless, and then it like actually just
Well,
out.
There's 3 people in there.
Okay, like,
No
think of-
one.
think of-
I will say people are very extreme with how bad characters are sometimes, but it is like a very known thing where every character is fairly equal. Like if it was on a normal tier list, I would say a majority of people would agree the lowest character in the game is probably like a B plus B tier character, which in tier list standards, that's like this character can win, but it's clear he is not as good as other characters.
But I mean, the fact that there's a hierarchy at all is what.
Oh my god, it's a DPS.
I mean, I know characters
just-
can never. Yeah,
That's just
I know.
kind of how games work or fighting games work. Is that there's inevitably going to be what characters perform better, like just outright than other characters, regardless of players.
I know that,
Um,
but I just feel like I don't know. But I hate the whole like players going to extremes of like this character's useless because it's like, is it or is it just harder to do what others do?
Oh my god, we're getting melted. I mean, look, for Lethal League, like the reason why it's as bad as it is for this game is just because of player numbers and how many people actually actively play the game. Like for example,
Exactly.
I guess like an example I could use would be I guess like AMSA and Melee, where no one fucking plays Yoshi, but he played Yoshi to like a really good degree that he can play like other top players in tourneys in one.
Hold on,
But that's just because Melee has enough players to like try that shit out. In Lethal League, it's like you have no one that wants to play fucking Jet or like anyone else. And then again, since the community's small, everyone knows everyone. So there's like 4 or 5 top players that's been this way for years. And then you try getting advice or trying to do other things.
Did
with
I
other
run
top
through
players.
the ball?
Yeah, you did.
And eventually they'll be like, oh, well, I'll like, oh, CT, how do I play Jet? And he's like, you
Whoops.
don't. She sucks. Stop playing her.
Yeah, it is definitely also that. You saying
No, I know like the sample size is affecting the like statistics.
I don't
'cause,
even
like,
want to play this game anymore.
especially if you think about like on like a very very nuanced level of play where people are figuring out like permutations to combos and shit like that imagine if Lethal League had a like 20,000 active players a day or something kind of player base, like Dust and Ashes. Just Dust and Ashes would probably have like some sort of tech that we would know of,
They're
or
like all calming. Holy shit, dude! Like this, everyone knows where I am at once. Oh my lord.
And also, doesn't like Dust and Ashes have the same angles as like Candyman?
No, not at all.
No, not at all.
He has above average angles.
Yeah,
Okay.
but the issue
That is all he's got going
that-
for him.
especially
Yeah, it's the only thing going for him. Dude, oh my god, he's got fucking curb stomped.
He has the -1 on special button.
Yeah. And then like a
That's also, like,
shitty,
horrible.
and then a shitty parachute that like doesn't fucking do anything.
Like using Dust and Ashes special isn't. I don't even compare it to another fighting game. Just thinking, it's like if you were playing like Melee and you just like Falcon Punch mid-set. Like that's basically what you're doing to yourself. Actually,
But
no,
yeah, like,
Falcon
that's-
Punch isn't a good. It'd be like if you like do a Fox or Falco up on stage.
But
Like you can get away with it, but it's not a good option.
the problem definitely is worse because of the community size and how certain top players act against other characters, or you playing other characters and asking advice for certain characters.
yeah.
Because it's like, oh, well, you're playing, oh, how do I get better at the game? And then they'll give you some advice, and then it's also like, let's say you actually are that good, and then you play a shitty character, and then they're like, well, you play Dust, or you play Jet, or you play, this character, just don't play them.
Right.
That's literally what happened. That's literally what happened with me and CT. I played CT, and he's like, yeah, you play like Nier or Manticore, like you play like other really good Jet players, and I'm like, how do I get better? And he's like, I don't fucking know, that character sucks. And I'm like, well, that's great.
Yeah.
I
I think though, like when you phrase it that way,
I'm gonna hop off after this one.
Yeah, just dude, yeah, holy shit.
when you
dude.
phrase it that way, it just becomes so like people aren't like thinking about this discussion we're having right now, right?
Well, they don't have to because it's like technically they are in a like shitty way right because you know they play those characters and they win.
Optimal
and
play is to play the top tier.
Yeah, optimal play is to play the top tier.
I mean, yeah, that makes sense, but
And it's like if you want to prove them wrong and beat them on a shittier character, then you're gonna have to put in a lot of work,
Yeah,
and it's
it's-
gonna be just you.
Yeah, I was
Like,
gonna
no one's
say
gonna help you.
part of the issue, especially with this game, is you got to put in the work. You're gonna have to play better than them because you're playing a worse character, and you're gonna have to develop all the stuff for your character.
yeah.
Like I would like, I'm like 97% of what I do is completely just for me, playing my own character,
Okay.
and as
We have the point. How long would that last?
like I don't have very. I will say Latch has more to look at than a character like Jet. But also, a lot of people that like 2 people I can look at for Latch also play Latch in a way that I don't think is optimal. Because a lot of people that play Latch play him for fun, because he's a fun character, not a good character.
Oh my god! I want
By most
I
people's
just got hard
standards.
targeted by that shit, dude.
Right.
And
There's
the
like
only-
there's a bit of a playstyle sort of thing going on in this game.
Yeah. Playstyles. I want to see someone do something where you put like top players or popular players against each other, but you hide who they are and people just guess. I want to see if anyone would build.
Ooh,
I want to see
yeah,
how
that's a good
accurate
one.
people would be.
Oh my god, dude. Like, fucking, what do I do? I'm gonna fucking Grandmaster like quick play game, I guess. Like, Jesus Christ. Like,
Isn't this supposed to be quick play?
dude, I told you, like, this game has the same problem as Apex, where no one fucking wants to play rank because it sucks, so everyone goes and, like, pub stomp and fucking pubs.
Dude.
Hate this game.
Yeah, you should hate Overwatch.
Let me check this guy's rank.
Oh my gosh, we did not need a nano this, but actually maybe because he fucking sucks. Holy shit, dude, this game is still going somehow. I don't know how.
I would say that I will say for this game, I don't know. A lot of the community is fine and all. I like basically everyone in the community, but also when it comes to like mostly everyone in the community, when it comes to like gameplay and like talking about the game itself in the community, though, I kind of ignore a lot of people.
Bro, this
I kind of just I just kind of play my own game. I'm developing my
I do
own.
the same for like most games,
I
but
think
I
they're,
think
like,
like
think they are
it's just so damaging for the meta. You know,
okay, so I'm
Yeah.
because there's like I feel like it's like wasted
breaking up.
potential, and also I mean
Yeah, back up from that, back up from that.
I
think
like game
Summer's, like,
design,
on
right?
Summer.
Like
Yeah.
Yeah.
okay.
I like game design, so like I want to know like if it's like problematic, or is there like ideal worlds where characters can be balanced? Because especially if we're like playing a game literally about
Well,
math.
The problem with that is that would require like consistent balance patches throughout the years to figure it out.
Yeah, but I'm talking about like hypothetical things.
Yeah, I
A lo-
know.
And a lot of
Oh my
game
fucking God.
design is completely based off of player feedback, right?
It also would require player feedback, or either that, or the devs would have to actually fucking play the game themselves. Which that's
Maybe
another
these
thing.
guys should just like play rank.
What do you say?
Maybe these guys should just like play rank.
Probably. But that's the other thing is that like I don't fucking think Dion or Tim understands like this game at like a higher skill level, because like I highly doubt they even thought about it at that point. They were just
Well,
trying to
no,
make a funny little
of
game.
course not. They were just making a game that was fun.
Yeah. Get me out of this fucking game, dude. Holy shit. Fuck out of here. Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, even when it comes to like what you're saying, where there's like wasted potential, I'd say you can say the same thing about games like Melee. I think it feels a little more impactful in this game because less player
Well,
base,
well,
less
it's
characters
also for
overall.
Melee. I think Melee is a little bit different just because of when that game came out. Like it was
Yeah,
like
it's an older game.
It's an older game.
But like,
Before the bro, your Melee patch came out. Go play the fucking European version. Go play the PAL version. There's your patch. Like, go
yeah,
play it, guys.
the lame version.
The lame version. Go play it. There's your patch.
Yeah, it has to be officially supported.
Well, no, like in Melee, like the patch was in a different disc version of the game because it was a GameCube game. So in the European, when the game released in Europe, that's when they like did balance changes, but it still sucked. So yeah. Also, I guess for like the community thing, due to the community being smaller, when there is someone that's a piece of shit or like is kind of negative, since it's a small community, then it's like you're gonna their words echo louder because there's not as many people talking. If that makes sense, it's because it's like there's like no one.
Especially if they're good too.
Yeah, or what they
or consider good.
What they consider good. Yeah, I guess. But yeah, I don't fucking know, man. I just at this point in my quote unquote LLB career, I just I would like getting better, but like that's like I don't care anymore. I just want to fucking press buttons in a game, and if you have a problem with how I play or get mad that I'm not playing optimally, I'm just gonna be like, dude, I don't care. Like I genuinely just say GG's, move on. I don't give a shit, dude.
Yeah, I mean, I still have the opinion. I want to make Latch work. I think Latch, on paper, is a pretty solid character. I'm not physically a good enough player to play this character optimally.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like playing Lat, it feels like I'm playing like a game is thinking like, I don't know, Korean chess while I'm playing someone playing checkers. But like, if I make one misplay in my chess game, they just can win instantaneously. Like, well, I don't know, they just have to like, I don't know, play checkers. Ain't very hard. But also, it's kind of like, I'm realizing, I don't know if I think Latch is a good character, or if I think Latch just can outplay people like any other character in the game.
That's just the other thing, is that like you fucking think about, or like, you know, you get to a certain point in your character where you're practicing and you're thinking and you're trying to discover shit, and it's like the image you have in your head, since no one else has played this character to this extent, you're like, is this even fucking real? Like,
that's literally me. That's literally me.
That's literally me with Jet. It's like I'm sitting here thinking of like the way Jet can be most played optimally and like how to get there, what can I do to get there, and then I'm like, dude, is that place that I'm trying to get to even like a thing?
Well, that's what I think is so crazy about it is because we're playing like a game. It's almost as if this game's kind of solved. Like,
yes and no. It's solved. Like the way people are currently playing it, I would say it's solved.
Yes.
But I do think there's more shit to do in the game. But again, small community, small player base. What's the point of doing that? Everyone plays the same, so just go around that way of the way people say it's good.
Well, yeah, no. I was gonna
I'm
say,
currently in the phase of trying to get to the state of play of like solved play because I still just make terrible mistakes. But
I was gonna say a lot of my like schizo theory crafting involves me abusing how other people are playing to make it just RPS that's better in my favor. It's literally just like half of my wall tech theory is literally just the if I did it right, because I've like counted like the milliseconds stuff, and it's humanly possible. I just have to get good enough to do it. But like it would literally, the entire idea I have is literally just like anti RPS smash parry constantly, and it's just RPS, but it's in my favor more than smash parrying is in the favor of the person smash parrying. But you know, will I ever get that good? Probably not. So the world will never see it.
Keep playing Blaze image.
Well, I'm moving it.
Hello, one boy. You're still in the Mad Max movie.
Yeah. I got bored of waiting, so now I'm in the garage. I'm gonna fucking figure this shit out.
Wumble with his fucking big yellow hard hat and a wrench.
Yeah, well, no one's trying to help me, so you know, I said, fuck it, we ball. They're like, you're gonna have to move things. Okay, let's get moving.
Yeah.
Better than sitting around staring at, you know, a wall in the darkness. I already do that all the time. Born to hell.
That's every weekend.
Yep.
Yeah, literally.
See, when I play League, I boot it up and then like suddenly I blank out and then I like come back to existence like 30 minutes later and I'm like, what happened?
Yeah. I feel like also a big issue with
like small ass hours.
big issue I have with getting better at this game is I have so much niche stuff I need to lab, and it's like I can't training mode it because it's too niche. So I can either try and learn it over 1,000 hours because I'll see it every once in a while, or I can grab some random guy and say, "Hey, do you want to sit in a corner while I do something niche for 2 hours straight and try and cover it?"
With jet stuff, but I can't really go into training mode and practice on a training
This shit heavy.
art stuff on it because it's like very much of what I do requires the human element or a person to like make a conscious decision for me to play around.
I feel like a lot of the problems I've had with Lethal League is that, yeah, the training mode doesn't really help you that much.
fucking sucks.
It's very basic.
Yeah, I mean it's literally like a meme in the community of how bad the training mode is. It's like not
Yeah,
helpful.
no, it doesn't
We're
really
not training on
help you
like,
with much
how
anything.
to play and all that shit. It's not really good.
Oh yeah, and the tutorials and shit.
Yeah, shit's horrible. And
This
yeah,
game's
I know-
competitive edge.
And I know it's like the
But
only thing
all
we
over.
got, but like even the training like mods that like you know add like I think they're fucking jank as fuck to use. I don't like using them.
This shit's so heavy. What is this?
The generator,
No, it's like something on top of it.
a dead body.
Probably. What is this? Waterproof rigid core vinyl plank flooring. Oh, this is when we changed their floorboards. I remember this. Dude, floors are heavy.
Nope.
That makes sense. Floors would be heavy.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to like get in deadlift form for this.
I did not deserve to catch that ball before you
Break my
blazed it.
fucking back.
But thank God Blaze is frame 5.
Oh, another funny thing about this game, player 2 bullshit shenanigans.
Dude, I've been...
Like I'm watching this and like I'm sitting here thinking, dude, if Cubical was player 2 a Candyman right now, I think I'd kill myself. Like I think like player 2 Candyman, like I think Candyman's a good character, but I think like being able to parry off special multiple times is like the main thing for me, like personally, that I fucking despise against him off player 2.
I think I have my one player 2 tech that I've labbed, and it's one of those things again where it's so niche. Actually, here. Cubical, do you know about this? If you... Here, download the ball real quick. Actually, how do I show this? Just, here, turn around and do like a charge shot like that. And if I... On the ball, if I'm player 2, I can crouch and get hit by it. And the ball. Like, you can hit both at once, like that. And that, I have, like... I think, like...
Isn't it because it takes you at a crouch when hit you with the charge swing?
Well, yeah, when you hit me with the charge swing, I normally go flying. But if I was player 1 and you did that, you would just hit the ball and you wouldn't hit me. But player 2, for some reason, is port priority, and you can hit both. I don't know. But I have, like, 50 hours of labbing on how to cover every character with that, and, like, how to use it in my 50, in my latch special and stuff. And it's just, like, I see that, I think I've seen that since I've learned it at, like, 800 hours. I think I've seen an opportunity to use it twice.
Yeah.
But I know it, and it technically makes me a little more optimal. But, like...
I'm never player 2, so I can't even practice player 2 jet stuff.
Of course, I just like being player. Oh my god, I'm a genius.
Yeah. No, elevator is definitely, yeah.
Listen, I calculated that. I deserve that. I mean, you could have caught it still, if you just caught it on the first rate when it first went by you. But I gambled.
I don't feel like I'm getting better playing against Latch, to be fair.
Oh no, if you play against like a last person or a jet person, it's like skill for that character or
Yeah.
that person only. It is not like usually universally like used or like that.
I mean,
that,
to be honest, I have no idea how to play against Jet. Whenever I play against Yukun or any Seramu,
Shermu, Shermu and me play different, so that's already another thing. We play very different.
no, but just Jet in general, like, get close to cover her, basic angles. But she's juggling it like crazy, so she has a ball that can be parry, like.
I mean,
then, like,
that's just a spacing
Just
character.
grab it, and then I grab
Don't
it,
grab
and then
it.
you just swing it.
No,
Oh, don't grab it.
No,
That-
it's horrible
mistake,
advice.
mistake number one. Grabbing it is a bad option, and you learn how to not grab it, so then you can learn when to grab it.
Yeah, because grabbing Jet's bubble is like even if I don't even if you're not frame trapped, what are you doing? You're effectively just resetting her ball control.
yes,
It's not like you reset both of you back to neutral. It's still in Jet's favor. She still has the ball. So it's
Well, is there something with back throws that you can do?
no, she
Yeah.
can still cover it.
You can still catch everything. I think technically, if you're playing if you want to like flowchart your Jet, you could probably do like some slide bunt to cover every single option they can do, or something. Like there's definitely like ways you could flowchart Jet to catch
easy.
everything out the grab. But
You
don't have to do all that.
Yeah, you don't overcomplicate more things with a character that's already fucking overly complicated.
I love flowcharting my characters. And that's why I played Jacko. I played
Wait,
the
you play what?
in Guilty Gear.
I thought you said Shaco in League. I was like,
No. In League I play Tom Kench. I play top lane. I play Tom Kench, I play Scion, and I play
Well, I cleared stuff off the box.
my most played character is actually Thresh Top, but you know,
It has enough watts
That's
to
a-
that
power
would be
whole
a
house.
fresh top layer. Oh
what's
my
that
God.
supposed to mean?
Yeah, 62,000 watts.
Because you play
Not
Latch.
62, 6,200 watts.
What's that supposed to mean? What's wrong with Thresh Top?
What?
It's awesome.
Just like the color green.
Okay, well, let's open it. I don't know.
No, Tom Kench is
I
the
got
latch.
stuff off with
Tom
the
Kench
box
is literally
open.
latch.
Not open, but
Tom can just literally Latch.
why?
Okay, so what if I did this?
Oh lord. Wait, that was me for a second there.
Well, I use this skin.
Alright, I mean, no, it's good for me because I genuinely don't know.
I think I have I think I at least used to have a
He's trying
decent
to buy you
Jet.
because you're all up in his business.
But I think it's just
Get
because I
away
have
from him.
a combo. Hey, the ball speed's too high. I don't like this. Never mind. Fine.
Because it seems like the whole like gimmick with Jet is you're gonna have the best close range control of all characters, even like better than Doombox. Or at least that's
well,
what
Doombox
it
is like
should
one
be
of
the
her
case.
worst matchups. So.
No, I'm saying like that should be the case with a special where you can parry the ball twice and then release it on any interval.
Yeah, if it would like, but you know, then there's this funny little thing where you try doing it and then like even you do it and then like they get out of hit stun fast enough and it doesn't confirm. It's a funny little thing. Ooh, nice low ball speed you're doing there. Nice lowering of the ball speed.
Listen, man. I gotta get. I'm sad. It's at one. It's above 100. I get really sad.
Bro, you gotta start throwing multiple times to play.
Dude, that's how Reggie plays Stinking Jet.
He's a fucking cunt, so like, who cares? Oh, you could've spiked! You could've confirmed!
Oh my god, wait, this is not a part of the optimizing Jet special I've been meaning to do.
Oh my lord, that was a confirm. You could've insta respiked and it would've hit. It would've been so sick. Yup. Yup. Yup.
I don't know. I feel like when I play, I think I literally stole my playstyle. It sounds kind of weird, but I stole my playstyle from how I play Smash Bros. In this game, where I'll like put myself in scenarios where I'm just saying like, okay, let's see who reads the opponent better. Can I read exactly what you're gonna do? The difference is in Smash Bros. I played Ice Climbers, so when I got it right, I killed you. But I feel like the playstyle doesn't really show unless I'm not playing Latch. I feel like when I play Latch, I like psych myself out with trying to do too much.
Oh, you could have spiked bubbled there and then just sat there and bitmix set up. Oh,
Yeah,
dude.
and hit the setup.
Yeah, you could, after that
That
first
would've been
bubble,
fire.
you could have spiked bubble and just sat
Yeah.
at the ground and bitmix up off of it. No, you could have hit him! Oh man. What the hell? What the hell, boy?
Tell me, shrimp fried this rice.
Tell me a shrimp fried rice. Oh, you're dead.
No, but I hit the craziest low speed combo of your life.
Yep.
Die!
Oh. Well, hey, we're not low speed. Oh, what the fuck are you doing?
Perish!
You're doing your taunt hover insta air resmash, yeah. Oh, you could have downloaded there actually, forward third.
I can jump.
Nice.
Uh-oh, I see.
No. See, like you could have chose to bubble it. What?
You could have bubbled there. You could have bubbled there, and then even then you could have jump bunted it off of the second bubble. And then
The
resmash
West is
again.
literally
Yeah,
falling.
and then hit it again, and
Yeah.
like there's so many different intervals in which you can release the ball. Like
The
I-
problem
I
is
win.
there
That's
though in
fine
that
now.
situation.
Anyway,
if
I'm
he
looking for
did-
endless.
If he did do any of those other options off of the bubble, you actually would have
Wait,
had
this
enough
way.
time to reswing off of
No, no,
all of
open
them
up.
if the ball was high enough.
It never feels like I do, to be honest. But maybe I'm just bad.
Well, the higher ball speed you do, lower ball speed you don't.
Hey, I don't like the ball speed guy.
Box. Box. Bro, it's hell out here.
I was gonna thought you were
Who's
gonna
dying in
board
the street?
bubble again.
That's an electric company. The controller is not electrical disconnect power. That's not an MX box.
What the hell, boy?
I didn't run time.
They don't rip the screen off my window.
I'm up in the apocalypse, dude.
Just playing fucking Rust.
Oh my god, they got C4! Oh my god!
West is falling.
Oh my god, they crafted whatever those pixels are called that
American.
blow up wood very slowly.
Oh, that's a whole lot of nothing you're doing right there.
Don't worry about it. I'm not gonna lie, I never look at my special meter. I was so confident that Spike gave me special, and I didn't double check myself once.
That's funny as fuck.
And I like did the button, I like hit the special, or the spike, I hit the special button, and I was like, wait a minute. Where'd my mix go?
That almost didn't confirm.
There we go, that's confirms. I mean, not very hard ones, but they're confirms.
By the way, that wouldn't have confirmed their Bassop if he swung at that bubble, because since it was a back moving bubble in air, if it was forward moving, it would have missed. You have to, or station, or like up and down, it would still miss. You have to do back moving bubble if they smash a bubble in midair, and they fall to the ground. It has to be a back moving bubble to confirm off of it. Like sounds fucking crazy, but it is real.
Kind of seems like Jet has a lot of, or just her main problem is just confirming.
Yes. Yes.
It's confirming, and it's the fact that against proper defense, she doesn't have a way to actually threaten much.
Yeah. It's kind of like one angle.
It's all, she's just a big timing mix character, and basically.
The pool is. I can't even see the ball. It's scary as fuck.
Oh, damn.
Customer access. Yeah, that sounds pretty good. I don't know how to open that.
What the fuck, bro? What was that?
Kind of like missed the grab, and I was like, well, what do I do now? Wait till we're not on pool.
Yeah, that is like
Check the other side of the house.
That is like her second worst map.
I'll be honest, this is some of the best storms we've gotten in like years. California is eating good.
Oh my god, you held it.
They can't tell me not to water fucking gas no more. Oh my.
Oh. I'm dead.
Yeah, don't work no more.
I'm bread. I'm back. Bro, that was like that. I just had like LO1 serve type combo. I literally did the exact inputs for like an LO1 serve. I can feel so much. I'm. Like, have you played LO1 a lot, Poon? Or like at all?
No.
Thank
I
God.
played it. It's kind of funny because I mean I've known about LO1 since like I think it came out because my brother played LO1 with his friends when it came out. So I've known about the game, but I never played it. It's the reason why I got into Blaze because I saw the Blaze trailer and I'm like, oh, well, I remember this game. My brother played it, so I guess I'll play it. Here I fucking am. But no, I have not played much. Yeah, he did give me the curse, but I did not play much. That you would have just normally re-swung there and frame trapped him, but no, I have not played much of LO1, and when I do, I play Sonata because not having a double jump makes me want to kill myself.
I play Latch. He's a race car. LO1 Latch is the most fun feeling character in a game, but he's also the worst character in the entirety of LO series, aka these two games. Not a very big series.
No, there's water in my ear. What side do you think of power in the house? Okay. Wait, I see a square. That might be an inlet. No, that's not.
I turned
Dude.
just not in time. There's also what I do a lot to cover Jet when I have time. I'll slide grab into her. So if she does a bubble, I'll slide into the bubble and grab it. And if she does a normal ball, I'll just catch it with a grab. Just not even let her get her mix going completely. Oh my god, I need to hit buttons better.
I don't think my phone works anymore. I can't touch the screen, there's too much water. Oh well.
I am so bad at this game, actually. You know, on recollection. Not recollection, on... I don't know. Pondering. Oh my god, never mind, I'm the goat.
Oh. I do the same serve every time. I need to know another Candyman serve.
You also on my serve will a lot of times just wall port, and if I was like, I can smash bury you because you always go for a seal. I don't know if you're doing it now. I stopped paying
Wait, I
attention
always
about
do
halfway
what?
through. I stopped paying attention halfway through, but at the beginning of our games when I was on latch, you would always on my serve wall port and try and like steal.
Yeah.
And I think I probably wasn't punishing it good enough for me to actually see if you were just doing it every time or if it was working, so you're doing it. But I know I got you for it a couple times. I stopped paying attention though, so I don't know if you adapted or anything. Like, I haven't been paying enough attention. I'm done. I got insane coverage apparently. I hate your character. I don't. I'm an old man with my reaction time. I can't fight Danny, man.
Ah.
Oh my god, what am I doing?
No.
Two people can't hit Sonata down angle. Honestly,
Aw,
I don't even know what to
getting
do about that.
smashed.
I don't even know what to do about that. That's annoying to deal with. I guess I just goblin tech.
If that was a special, I would raise punish. I didn't do it.
Now I'm
I
realizing.
think about the game design a lot. One, because I really like the game, but two, it's just like, yeah, I don't know if there really ever is a perfect world where you can balance something like 12 characters or even like 10.
I mean, perfectly balanced. I think it's technically possible. I think it's just one of those things where it's like, it's not something you should try to attain. I think your goal in a game that is competitively and needs balancing. I think the goal should just be all the things are at a level where they're close enough to equal footing where it basically always comes down to player skill and nothing else.
The best thing a fighting game could ever get in terms of close to a thing called perfect balance is if the game just consistently gets rebalance patches. Like,
That is true.
consistently. Because you can balance patch and buff characters and nerf characters, and it's like,
Just to
okay,
keep
well,
it fresh and engaging.
not even necessarily keep it fresh. It's just the fact that, like, you know, people like get sick of playing the same shit for years or like your
Well,
long period of time, and then it's like, okay, well, if we just achieving perfect balance for every character to be like, okay, we're gonna get perfect balance so we never have to touch the game again. Realistically speaking, that would require like so much like knowledge and effort and all this shit to even possibly do, regardless of roster size. So the next best thing you can do is just to consistently update the game or rebalance characters, fine tune them, and one patch a character might be really good, and it's like, okay, well, there's nerf from the next patch, and then bring people more in line, and it's like, oh, we'll need to get rebuffed, or this character needs to get re-nerfed. Then, you know, since there's a constant motion in, like, the game balance, like, you know, people aren't really gonna complain as much or, like, get as mad or, you know, for as long.
Also, an issue with game balance is you have to balance for both players that are really good and really bad.
You don't have to. No, you don't have to do that.
You can
I mean-
balance a game to the
You don't
high
have
level
to.
skill, and then it like evens out in the statistical distribution.
I mean, yeah, you
even-
don't have to, but I mean, like, I feel like it's always like a choice if I'm
It's what you want to do, because you know, top players, you know, majority of the time, the medium skill or lower skill players typically make up most of your player base. I mean that should make sense.
No,
Like the majority of people being that good or playing at that level, like that's just realistically never gonna happen. So buffing for both or only buffing for one of them, like typically, like if you buff for like top players, typically most games that's a horrible idea because not
But
everyone plays that level.
yeah,
That's
that's like
no,
a
no, no,
that's a
no.
problem I hear with Dota a lot.
that's what happened with Apex. Apex started Apex like changed its balancing towards how like top players are playing in like like ALGS and stuff like that, like actual proper tournaments, like the $1 million tourneys. And the game like has been in such a shitty state for years because no one fucking wants to play this game because certain characters are like in normal play are like so overly tuned, but in like top player play in like $1 million tourney, it's like, oh well actually this is playable because I have the mechanical skill and knowledge to like play around this stuff. But it's like, which is like, yeah, at that point it's like, okay, well it's a skill issue, but like it is and also it isn't, because you have to kind of suspend your disbelief in majority of what your player base can do, and if the only people that can play that way are a few select teams that are playing in like giant tourneys like every year and practice for it like for every year, it's really bad.
I mean, that might be like a Apex specific thing because the balancing in general is just that far wide, but I think like balancing for just high levels of play in general actually does like trickle down in like.
Well, I mean, kind
If you
of.
appeal, because what I think the opposite example of that is Overwatch, right?
Well, okay, it's
You
funny.
appeal to the
mean that-
casuals too much, and then
Well, okay, not entirely. That's not entirely what happened to Overwatch. Overwatch had a period in Overwatch 1 where the game actually there was a 5-month period in Overwatch 1 where the game was consistently updated every 2 weeks. There was a balance patch every single 2 weeks, and it was the best time to play the game because since every character was getting balance changes every 2 weeks, like every party was having fun because low skill, higher skill players, everything was just changing. Overwatch now, it's 2 patches per season. You get your big patch at the beginning of the season, and then you get your second patch at the middle of the season. And typically that second patch just nerfs whatever character gets introduced that season. And seasons are like fucking 2 months apart or 2 or 3 months apart in terms of time, and it's really slow and it's really fucking bad. And even in Overwatch, it's like, I wouldn't even say Overwatch 2's balancing was catering to like new players or like pub players. Like, I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't know who the fuck the balance changes are for in that game. Like, everyone hates them. Top players hate them.
Well, I mean,
people in higher ranks hate them. New players fucking hate them.
that's what I'm saying. No. I think it was 100% targeted towards average players. Because
Yeah, but even average players hate them. That's the thing.
well, they do now, but like in the golden days of Overwatch, I feel like it was Blizzard against every Mercy main ever. And
Well, no, because Mercy mains can shut the fuck up because their character was piss broken. I don't want to hear that shit. They don't count.
no,
like-
but they still balanced the game around Mercy. Don't you get it? That character was forever broken, no matter what they did to her, and it was so abusable on a ranked ladder. It didn't matter like at all. They balanced for the average player base, and then they also made characters for the average player base. The characters over time literally got easier and did more.
I mean, for Overwatch 1, it was like, yeah, Mercy, like, Mothman was horrible, Six-Man was horrible, but then later it was kind of different for Overwatch 1, because Overwatch 1, like, team composition, especially in higher levels play, were way different, because you say Mercy did everything, well, she wasn't even, like, the fucking main, like, comp healer for most of the game's life. It was Goats with Zen.
Okay, well, Goats was bad because that was just 2 years
bad.
of literally no one updating the video game.
No one updated the game, but
Dude,
still,
I found
it's like...
I got recommended a video. I don't think it's Goats. It was like I think it was double shield meta.
Double shield meta, like
And I'm like watching, and it's just like it's just 6 people. I'm watching like 8 shields on my screen simultaneously, and two bastions trying breaking them.
You would get like Orisa or like a Sigma or like a Ryan, and then you have a Symmetra, and then they would all, and there's like 20 fucking shields everywhere.
I see like 15 shields on my screen, and the comms are just screaming. Okay, Bat Ball. They have no Bat Lamp, no Bat Lamp. I can turn. Break the shield, break the shield. We can go, we can die. It's just like... As I see like 18 shields on my screen, I see like 2 BAP lamps simultaneously. Like, I don't know what I'm looking at.
I know exactly. Are you talking about the King's Row clip?
Yeah, I think probably.
Yeah, that one is so fucking funny, dude. I quit the game long before that one, but I just remember like seeing that clip and then just like laughing because it's just like, okay, this game's a joke. I mean, it was a joke. I felt like I was pretty early to see how much of a joke the game was because of like the Mercy changes early on and their appeal to the average player base. I'm trying to think of another one where they.
Yeah.
The one the Team Rocket clip that you're talking about?
I think that's what the clip is anyway. I saw it recommended and I was like, this is awesome. This game sucks. That game sucks.
Recommended on YouTube?
Yeah.
Do you know what it's called?
Something like, probably just like Overwatch double shield meta.
Yeah, you
something
can
along those
You
lines.
can probably look that up.
Okay.
Like, I remember.
Overwatch, like double shield King's Row or something.
It's literally just like these two teams hiding slightly behind cover as they both like go between their shields and like two bastions just trying to break through it. My keycap fell off. Crap. No down key for me. Okay, never mind. I can put it on. Wait, I put the keycap on backwards. Hold on, this is a problem. This way? Question mark? There we go. Yeah, I mean, I think in a perfect world, you try and bounce around both to a degree. It's just
I mean,
like,
again,
you can't
That's
go
why, like,
too
the-
far in both ends. Because the issue is...
that's why the best solution, realistically, is just have constant updates or constant
Well, okay,
balance
that's the
updates.
solution for a game, but I feel like I see.
We're talking
okay,
about games
well,
here, right?
We are talking about games here, but
So-
I see Lethal League as more than a game, to be honest.
Oh, I'm sorry. I get well soon.
Yeah, I'm a little mentally ill, if you will.
I mean, welcome to
But,
the party, dude. I'm a Latch player.
Yeah.
I played the game for 2,500 hours. You're good.
Yeah, literally.
I just feel like when we're talking about balance in this sort of scenario, I mean, and in general, it's just something like crazy nuanced that you would have to take like
Okay.
fucking quantum physics to
So-
understand.
I guess, for Lethal League, what would, like, I guess, the most, if a balance patch were to happen, Schizo fucking rambling talk, number one. If a balance patch for the game were to happen, what would the most, like, game-changing balance, like, thing in a patch would be? Would it be, like, probably an angle change for a character? Probably. Like, if a balance patch came out and they just outright changed an
Angle
for a character.
change, hitbox changing, like hitbox
Yeah.
sizes.
Or like adding an ult
Movement
special to a
speed.
character, because like Grid didn't
Dude,
used to have an
no,
ult special.
I've been saying this. But here's what you do. Here's what you do to Latch. You give him an alt special where he bites in front of him and he can hurt the opponent.
He just kills. he
He
fucking
does a little bit of chip damage.
Yeah,
And now
yeah.
all of Latch's ball control makes sense. You can ball control and you get chip damage off it if you're on the ground. And
what
it forces
I'm saying
and
is
now
that
it forces you to jump and Latch's angles are so much better when you're
Yeah, bro. I also
you
think
can
that
do
when
stuff
you
when they
hit the
spam
ball,
jump.
you should also take chip damage if you hit the ball, like the bubble before like the ball hits you. I also think I should do that on Jet.
The character
my
would,
God.
it's not something that should actually add, but I would love it. I would abuse it so hard.
I have a suggestion for fixing Candyman.
what's
Remove him.
Kill him.
I agree. I agree wholeheartedly.
I just
It's
think
not
that
Candyman.
Here's my balance patch, guys. Switch is gone from the game. So is Candyman.
Fireworks.
Fireworks. My happy cake.
Applause erupts.
Damn.
The world is saved.
The world is saved.
I just think that on some crazy nuanced level with games, and specifically with this one, with how it's designed, there's a way where the characters can be like, there is a perfect world where the roster can be balanced.
I mean,
Yeah, that sucks. Sorry.
the issue is you would have to keep the make it the game be perfectly balanced. You would have to remove a lot of the character's identity that they currently have.
Yeah, you would have to, or like just change outright certain options they currently have. Because it's like,
Dude,
okay.
why does my S key keep falling out? What am I doing to it?
XD. Because it's like, okay, you want to like, I guess currently in like, I guess current game, like meta or like playstyles, it's like, okay, well, how would you balance Jet to make her similar to everyone else without having to do like insanely high execution more than other characters? Well, you would just make all her angles not go to the same fucking spot, but that would require you changing angles, which is like an insane change.
Oh my god, if my S key falls off one more time, I'm gonna lose it. I'm about to go grab another Switch I have and see if it's, and replace it with the one I have currently in, and see if, at this point.
Dog, what is your name?
Don't worry about it.
Did you add the thing I said to add?
It is at the very end.
Oh, thank God. Let's go.
I don't know who's ever gonna see it.
Yeah,
but yeah, it exists.
Hold on, can I see it in the game? Or is it like...
No, the game gets cut off way more.
Oh, no, you piece of shit! This game sucks!
I need to find a way so my name just like goes off my name screen, it just starts going into the distance.
That's what needs to happen.
I just make a really long name and it starts like going down. It just starts covering the screen. Oh, that's bad fun. Yeah, but I think a game like this, getting pretty good balancing, I think is way more possible, but I think in general games, you kind of have to choose and pick between whether you want to target like top level play or like beginning level play. Like in League, Master Yi, I feel like basically always has a negative win rate in high elo, because if they ever make him usable in high elo, low elo suffers because he just starts curb stomping new players.
Yeah.
So it's like you kind of have to like go between. In most games, you kind of got to be like, okay, well this character. Do we want them to be playable in high like top level play and ruin low level play, or do we want them to be not good?
Buffing balls and numbers in fucking Overwatch.
Actually,
fucking re-break him. He becomes so fucking giga busted, but he sucks so much dick without it.
Hold on, I'll be right back. My friends are spam.
No, you're good.
The thing is with League, I mean, you're also dealing with 15 years of the game's evolution, and so
100 years of game design.
Yeah.
I hate when people say that. We have a collective experience of 1,000 years of game design. Shut the fuck up. You shut up, bro.
Do you know why that got said?
Fucking why?
Was it him? I remember it also happening with Wukong.
It was Aphelios.
I remember them also saying it with Wukong. The way I've seen it, I first saw it get said was there's this one character, and there was a whole bunch of diehard one-tricks for the character, and they're like, this character is bad, do this to fix him. And the dev responded with the like 100 years of game design. We know what we're talking about.
Wait,
more
for
than
which
you.
character was it?
Wukong.
That reminds me of like the
Yeah.
Dead by Daylight dev saying like, yeah, we know this character sucks, we're not buffing him.
I feel like maybe you are right, but I think what was memed about it was Aphelios
what?
had just came out after that, and if you know Aphelios,
Yeah.
Aphelios has 5 guns, which changes all of his abilities, and depending on the gun you have in your reserve afterwards changes the abilities. So you have like, you actually have like a spreadsheet character of fucking, I don't even know how many combinations there is, but there was like, it was like way too easy to utilize his guns, specifically the flamethrower one, where you would just use the flamethrower on.
Is that red?
No, it's the blue one.
Oh, okay.
You would use the flamethrower on like 2 people, and it would just like one-shot their entire team, right? Like it would just.
I'm just playing without my S key, bro. I'm using the Switch to hit the button. I don't care. I'm sick of this key we have falling off.
So yeah, I mean, like the whole like solved game design sort of philosophy, and like, can you get a perfectly balanced set, only really works in a game like Lethal League, I feel like. And so that's why I feel like it's even more possible to be accomplished here, especially when we're just like the things that make something bad is kind of like numeric, right? We're literally talking about math here, and so just change the math to make the math even, right?
I mean,
But
yeah.
at that point, like, okay, like having like I guess hypothetically like even math for every character, it's like okay, well how do you achieve that while making each character still unique and like fun to play?
Yeah, no, I understand the unique part of it being extremely hard.
Because
and,
at the same time,
I
you
mean,
have to
the game
understand that,
already
like-
does such a good job at accomplishing that, right? But with people with some characters suffering, of course. So
Oh, that's why the S key won't stay on. The keycap busted. I see what happened. The part of the keycap plastic got... I'm gonna have to grab my old keycap and replace it with only the S key. Thank God I ordered new keycaps. Literally yesterday. That'll be much higher quality.
And I think a lot of game design too is like isn't balanced the way this game is balanced, because it is like characters are made off of numbers here. It's not made off of, I mean, there is a little bit of mind gaming as with the whole like parry and spacing, rock paper scissors, but
I mean, it's a bit different for Blaze because parrying is like way stronger in this game than it was in LO1.
Oh, Lens parry's even better.
Well, it's more prevalent just because, you know, well, it's also because LO1 you die in one fucking hit.
Well, yeah, in LO1 you die in one hit, there's no grab. Like, a lot of specials aren't even worth using. Like, there's no, delay, like when you parry it doesn't extend ball hit lag, so meta in that game is literally you parry every hit. There's no reason to never parry. Like, I think, if I pull up my old, when I played against CT, to get better at this game, and I play him in LO1, I think you can watch me, I probably parry, like, 87% of the balls I hit. Like, parrying in that game is, it's just, there's no reason to not do it. It's just in this game, it's just, I don't know, this game is hard to deal with. I don't know exactly why.
It's probably because in this game, characters are more mobile and stuff like that. Because in LO1, like everyone, you know, only know how to double jump. So it's just kind of like, you know, everyone's just kind of in your fucking face more of the time.
Probably. I mean, verticality is way more, like, accessible in this game. Dude, I'm actually kind of cracked, but I don't got an S key equipped. I'm doing way better than I'd expect.
I mean, especially with like some characters, you know, like fucking. Well, I guess it's a bit different because no one fucking plays them, but like
That works.
Grid and stuff like have a TP. Doombox being a real character in this game. I'm not entirely sure, but I mean, like I don't know. For me, it's like parrying in this
really
game seems like at the very least. I think I've heard more people complain about parry in this game than they have in LO1.
Yeah. I think in LO1 it's kind of just an accepted part of the gameplay.
Yeah.
Also in LO1, parries don't confirm a lot. It's just a part of the game. So sometimes getting parried, it's like, okay, who cares? I catch the ball and I move on.
Well, yeah, because like you can get parried in LO1 and can't you like still like reswing?
Yeah.
Pushes you back.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, in this game you get fucking parried, you die.
The only time you really die at low speed to a parry, even at high speed, they kind of have to button for it to kill. It's kind of like, the ball's literally be inside you, and even then you sometimes can live, or...
Can you imagine if parry like didn't work like a parry, it more was like a push block, where like you parry someone, they hit the parry, they just get knocked back, but they don't have a hit stun to get hit by the ball. Can you imagine if that's how that worked in this fucking game? The game would be so different.
You with my block string?
Because like, dude, no, like especially like so many like higher top players, it's like, dude, like the meme, like dude, Cactos when the parry doesn't confirm, like head ass, like so many fucking people like rely off parry kills and shit like that because it's strong as fuck.
I mean, parries are about like probably like 70% of my kills.
Yeah. I mean, like, it'd be interesting to see how the game change, but then again, for characters like me and you, where it's like you kind of need a guarantee hit stun to fucking hit a person.
You need the broken option.
It would make them even worse.
You know, if parries like got nerfed, Latch would fall off. Latch would fall. I think Jet might be able to still manage as long as her bubble isn't affected, because I feel like her parrying us Jet already has issues. I might as
Like,
well just add some
it
more.
already doesn't confirm. It already doesn't confirm.
Might as
Like,
well add some more.
I've accepted that. It doesn't already. It already doesn't fucking confirm.
I'm telling you,
Fine.
I'm labbing it out and I'm finding you your parry confirms.
Like, it's just
happening.
because like bubble off parry is so jank because it was added later in the game.
No,
So like,
it was patched. The reason why is because there was a glitch with remote bubble, I think, and their patch just butchered, especially out of parry. Specifically
So-
on your character, on no one else.
yeah. So it's like you try doing it, and even then, it's like it's not a confirm. Cause that's the worst part about Jet. Like the worst part about her is that people can hit your bubble, and you can then immediately reswing, or like they'll hit bubble and stuff. But like it's not a confirm. Like the hit lag doesn't last long enough. Like they can reswing out of it, or just jump the fuck away. That's the biggest issue with Jet. Something bad about it because a lot of aerial Jet confirms they are extremely like very read heavy or like high ATM and very ball speed dependent, because if you were to bubble someone at ceiling, they get out of hit stun, or like it's like height dependent, because if you bubble somebody in air and they hit the bubble, they get out of hit stun when they hit the ground. So if you're like mid screen,
Wait, I'm actually goated.
you kind of are. What the fuck's happening? And you die.
How did I die? Dude, I never
Um,
get down one confirms out of grab denies. That is so hard to do on reaction.
So if you like, bubble someone in mid-air and mid-screen, and they hit it, well, they instantly start falling, and depending on, like, when they hit it, you could still be kind of like a little bit in swing lag, or you could try to instantly, if you re-swing too fast, the glitch happens because bubble has dead frames where it cannot be interacted with for a few frames after anyone hits it. So you can just miss. If the bubble is going in the wrong direction, or like you weren't really expecting, you're ready for it, they can get out of it. Like again, if you bubble mid-air and they smash the bubble in mid-air, if the bubble is not moving the opposite direction of them, like if it's going past them, so if like someone's like smashing to the left, the bubble has to be moving left side. If they smash right side, it has to be moving right side. If it is going up and down, or it goes past them, none of your angles will hit. Even spike sometimes won't hit because of timing differences. So like they'll still have enough time to get out hit stun.
Don't you?
It's just fucked. And then obviously ball speed's like a whole other part of it. There's just so many fucking random ass variables going on that like it's just like fuck. Like I just dread and pain.
So like, do you feel that? I mean, obviously you do with Jet specifically, but with Jet, Latch and Dust and Ashes, and maybe Nitro, because people say Nitro's bad.
Nitro's not bad. I don't think he's that bad of a character.
Nitro's right below.
He just
has
has a higher skill floor. Like you need to be like better to actually play with him.
My point is, for those characters mentioned, do you feel like it's a not that it's binary like black and white kind of answers? Like Jet needs better things to confirm her parries.
Well, the issue with confirming is the reason why her parries don't confirm is because her angles just don't confirm. That's the issue. But if you were to change her angles, it's like
or
that can
change
be
the fundamental part of her special. Like, what if it was a special sort of parry where it really confirmed?
Well,
or
that's funny you mentioned that, because if Jet's player 2, she can parry off bubble and pop bubble.
parry off bubble.
Yes. So the thing about Jet is, normally, let's say for example, I'll explain with pop bubble because it's a bit easier, because off bubble is a little bit it's a little bit weird to understand without like seeing it. So if the bubble pops, like it speeds up and there's like a little effect around it, a little like pop water effect around it. If the ball has that, Jet cannot parry off of it.
Right.
She has to re-swing just to hit the ball and then re-swing again. So for example, if I do like any pop ball setup where I like wait for the ball to pop and I catch it, it's insanely not safe for her because you can parry off of it, she can't. So you can just kind of go in her face and like not worry about anything. It's the reason why like a lot of pop bubble setups aren't really a thing or aren't done often because you just don't let her do that. Or for example, like let's say Jet like waits a second let's say she bubbles once and then like she waits a second to then reswing and rebubble. Well, if you just like go stand in front of her, you can just reswing and like bunt and like clash her, or just straight up parry her, because parry like you just have more priority because like you smash parry her because she can't parry the ball, but in player 2 she can, so it makes like everything she does even more safe. But confirming still doesn't really happen off of parries, like normal parries. Bubbles is a bit different. Because like she can like smash parry, and unless you're like directly in her hitbox, it's going to miss. Especially if she's an air. If she's an air, and she smash parries you, you just fall and you don't get hit by it. If you're in corner, you can safe grab Jet off of like any of her angles in corner. So like if she's like looking at wall in corner and she is in air, and you can just safe grab because you'll grab, and if it's not a parry, you'll grab the knife, you'll fall to the floor, and it'll wall bounce. All her angles will wall bounce and miss you, unless she's like literally in like on top of you. But that doesn't really happen often. Or you can like discern, like you can just look at her where she's positioned and whether or not to safe grab. And if you do parry grab her and she doesn't, if you try to safe grab her in a corner like that, she can like obviously re-special out of it. But the thing about it is, the hit stun doesn't last long enough for the bubble to confirm or
last one,
because the base angle will miss. But if you try to parry, if you try to bubble off of it and then try to wall bunt them, sure you can do that and catch them off guard, but it's not a confirm. It's not a true confirm because there's not enough hit stun. They can react out of it if they know what to do. This is the problem with chess. A lot of her shit doesn't actually truly confirm.
So if it were to, not because, or maybe because of her angles, or because of a fundamental change to her special to make it so
whatever change it gets, yeah.
She's fine, right? On paper. On paper.
I guess.
We would never really know unless tested.
I mean, the thing is, I think the entire cast is fine. I think Dustin Ashes has a couple issues. I think Dustin Ashes, I think his special should be changed.
His special is just, it's literally,
what about Dust angles? Like,
they're fine.
His angles are fine. The problem, I think Dust is a good example of like having like decent angles, but like still being bad because like your angles are good in this game, but they can't necessarily outright carry you unless you're fucking Switch, I fucking guess.
Most characters rely on special for their kill.
Yeah, they rely on special, or they need to use special in tandem with it. Dust is a good example of having like decent angles, but his special is so fucking bad that like you never use it. Like, so like most of the time with playing Dust, it's like you're just trying to kind of parry bait normal. Like you're playing like bare bones. Like that's the character, which is like obviously like you can play like that if you want, but it's not like really good and in my opinion fun.
So, but solutions to those things would be like not like I said binary, but like mathematical in nature. Like it's something that can be
if
like
Ashes
switched.
were to like let's say for hypothetically like the special was exactly the same but you changed the frame data on it or something like that, I don't know if that would make it better or not.
Well, what would happen
on
if
paper
if you made it so Dustin Ash's special was not -1 and you were even with the opponent? What would end up happening is you would end up with a lot of clashes. But to my knowledge, Dust has light tech where you can use parachute to make clashes go in your favor. So it would end up helping him out. Because he naturally, to my knowledge, wins races because he has tech to do with it. I'll play for a little bit more, I guess. I'll just decide when I want to stop, I don't know.
AKA when you win.
Did I lose the last one?
Okay, dude.
I don't know.
Yeah, that was a genuine question.
Oh,
Bro, you play Lethal League for like these sets, you just everything blends. You don't fucking pay
You know, the only time I'm paying attention is if I don't know. I can't do this
when the
much
ball
anymore.
gets really fast. and
When
it's just
when people
crazy.
either I'm locked in and I'm feeling like I'm playing good, which hasn't happened in like 100 hours, or when someone wants tips, and I'll properly pay attention, and even then I'm bad at that recently. I can't pay attention. So I turn on music and I just autopilot it.
Yep.
But
And
I don't know. I'm actually surprised. I'm actually playing decent for me having to hit S with the Switch itself and not a keycap. I'm surprised. I thought I would just not be able to hit down for the rest of these games. But I mean, like, I think fundamentally all the characters are fine. Like, you could try and balance them a little more. I don't think the game needs it. I couldn't stinking special because remote carry.
I think the game, in my opinion, I think it does need like some more, like some fine tuning, like in some parts. But like, I don't think for the most part, I think the game is fine. But in my opinion, there are some like the issues that it does have. In my personal opinion gets in the way.
Like I think, I think the game can be fine tuned by a ton. I just,
Yeah.
as someone that plays one of the worst characters, I'm fine with my character's balance state.
I'm just curious, like in a game design sense, like even if it's like a major fine tuning and like completely changing the direction of the game, like entertaining a thought of like a third installment of the game.
Even ignoring the third installment, the game, like the hypothetical like community balance patch that people are trying to do, because the whole thing about that is because I don't know if you know anything about that.
The Wallace patch?
No,
No.
not even that. There's like Yin Yin was like, okay, if you guys make a patch and
Wait,
like
this is real?
yeah, real.
He-
This
he
has been
was-
like this has been a thing for like fucking like a few years now. But basically like the community is allowed to make a patch for the game and it will get added. But here's the thing: there is only so much we can do. Like it's very
Basically, only bugs, fixes.
Wait,
yeah,
like,
we basically can only do bug fixes. We can't really do balance changes to the game. Like that's what we were told.
Really?
Yeah. So
I'm DMing Yin and I'm like, please let me change the latches. Wall swing, please. This wall swing up is worthless, please.
for the love of God. Yeah. But yeah, the community patch, like even then, like I don't fucking like. It's been like in the quote unquote works for years and it never fucking went anywhere. Whether or not it's real, I don't know. I don't care because the patch will not really have anything of like in like a big substance in it. It's just bug fixes.
I mean, also, like we said earlier, like community size just making even if it were like a balance patch, the community making decisions, like
That's the other thing.
whole,
Like
the whole like appealing to the average thing is why I think it doesn't work. Is because if you appeal to the average, then the outliers become less.
that's the issue with Lethal League when it comes to like a community, like the Wallace patch, for example, that like actually changed the game and stuff. Is that like it's kind of, especially with this community size, people are going to change things about characters, whether or not it's a good change or not, or people will not fucking like certain changes. Like for example with Wallace patch, I fucking highly doubt Wallace knows anything about fucking Jet, like at all. I'm like, or like specific like Jet stuff. So like, would I trust him to do like a Jet
Okay,
patch?
you can't really say that because it's like, think about the best designed games in the world, right? Do you think any of those developers know what it is at high levels or extremely nuanced levels of play?
Well,
you
no,
know.
but here's the thing, is that at that point, it's at the very least, it is the devs of the game. At this point, since it's a community patch by one person in the community or two people in the community working on one big mod for the patch, like, at that point, if there's a change that no one's like, then it's a personal, like, conflict, because you know that person. It is a person in the community, and not a dev team that, like, isn't real.
I mean, you would say the same thing about the devs, though, then too, right? That's why
I mean,
game
I
design
fucking,
devs
but like,
hated.
well, at that point, yes and no, because with Wallace, it's like, yeah, Wallace knows a lot about other characters or Grid specifically. He plays the game. With the devs, they don't fucking know anything. They don't play the game. So if a balance patch happens and shit changes, like, in a way, you can say it's in a weirdly unbiased view for some like most characters. Like, I guess. Because like with a player-made patch, it's made by a player that plays the game consistently. With a dev team, they don't fucking play the game at all. Like, I don't think Tim or Dion knows that Latch's wall up angle sucks dick. I don't even think they knew he had an up angle. They're like, wait, he can go up?
Wait, hold on. Latch can swing on the wall?
He can swing on the wall? Like, prime example was, again, the Latch thing that was changed from LO1 to this game, because they forgot he had it. They don't know.
Yeah, no,
Well, I mean,
I
that's
think
just because of
the thing about Latch up,
difference
up
in,
angle, I don't even hate Latch's wall up angle because it's bad. I hate it because it's boring. It literally is just a normal up angle. It gives him nothing. Straight, you know, I understand straight. You know, you can't change a straight. It's a straight. They did something interesting with his wall down. Why can't they do something interesting with wall up?
what was I gonna say? That sentiment of like, well, they don't know because they don't play. Well, yeah, they don't play, but look at how good the game is where it does shine, right? And they didn't play there, right? It goes both ways.
Well,
I think you can play a game. It's just they don't know the nuance, you know.
they don't know the nuance. Yeah, that's the thing.
But no, I don't think the nuance defines the game design. I mean, it can, but
In a balance patch, I think it does. Because the whole point of a balance patch is you're changing characters for
well,
balancing reasons.
ideally, for balance patch, it's actually just based off of statistics, right? Like, if I'm genuinely curious what the like win rates would be, right? Like, what characters have highest win rates? What characters have high win rates
Yeah,
against?
you look at that, and then you're like, okay, well, they have a high pick rate. Why do they? And then you look at why, and you're like, oh, well, it's because of this thing this character can do, and no other character can do it because of the nuance of that character.
Me looking at
That is-
Nitro with a high win rate because only Nitro players play them and know what they're doing.
Yeah, like,
No, I know what you're saying. I'm just thinking like that skill doesn't necessarily always like transfer. Not the fact, like, you would obviously want your devs playing the game, but the skill of like highly nuanced things.
Talking about win rates, this is just a random thing that I just remembered. I remember. I mean, it's also just a problem with win rates in general, I think. I think win rates statistics are the best way to balance, but I remember in Smash Bros. Ultimate, the character with the highest win rate in tournaments is Ice Climbers, who at that time was considered like bottom 5 character. But they had the highest win rate in tournaments out of every character in the game.
Pick rate too. That you
Oh yeah, no, yeah. The reason why is because their pick rate is so low, and everyone that plays Ice Climbers, they're nuancing their character.
It's literally the same thing with me and Jet. Like, my personal win rate, like, I win most games I play in this game. Like, but that's also because no one fucking plays against Jet. And if you look at the statistic, it's of like, well, you know, this guy wins with Jet all the time, so clearly, you know, Jet must be good. No one just fucking plays it, so you have to look at the pick rate for that. But I don't think those statistics exist anywhere for them to look at.
This is where I track every single win and loss I have with Latch.
Well,
Against who I'm playing
actually,
with.
the LOB, like, the stupid, like, leaderboard thing that doesn't work half for years, it did have pick rate and win rate statistics in it.
You have to link your Steam.
But you have to link your Steam, and also I think it was only unranked too.
Yeah,
and it's only unranked. It wasn't in, like, you know, public lobbies or, like, you know, private lobbies. So, you know, and also, again, that thing has not been working in, like, years. Like, I don't fucking know what's going on with that shit.
It's quick head up. I was asleep at the wheel. I wasn't ready to punish that. Nice. Nice. Bad. Never expects it.
I was gonna swing it. I was gonna react, swing it, but I.
This is where I special and I hard read you, like this. That wasn't even a hard read, that was just me doing the most basic option. Okay. I mean...
I just think that, like, especially with a game like Lethal League, a lot of the answers to a lot of problems are mathematical in nature. Like,
I mean, it makes sense. I think it's just... I don't...
this equals problem for this character. Fix this problem, this character is now changed, right?
I mean...
Fundamentally with the interactions in the game, right? Because, like, if you look at, how, like, on paper, correct me if I'm wrong, on paper, the game is sort of, like, run like this. You're juggling the ball in a unique way to your character, and you're spacing in a two-dimensional plane to set up a kill with your special or parry, pretty much, or like, you know, set up a reactable rock paper scissors with like advantage, right?
Yeah, basically.
That's Amanda who says never in this game, never swing, just smash parry all their options. Let them have ball controls fake. I can't believe she said that shit. Yeah, ball control's actually bad.
Yeah, no, oh yeah, wasn't that when we were talking about latch, and I was just like, you know, having the ball isn't an advantage.
It then divulged into having balls at disadvantage, bunting's bad, and never do have ball control. Just let them have ball and then smash parry, RPS parry them, and it's like, no!
No, literally, fundamentally speaking, having ball is an advantage.
Yeah, it's because I have the thing in the game that does damage.
Yeah,
the other person doesn't.
I have the thing that does damage, and I'm the one that is closer to it, as long as I am playing properly.
Yeah, like when she said that.
With that description, right, and the way that characters interact with that description of playing the game, interacting with the game. So, like, yes, it, like, limits a lot of things, maybe creatively, but, I think there's just, when a character is bad, or how characters are now, like, specifically the low-end ones, that, you know, it's because they don't interact with that gameplay loop, that gameplay mechanic, as, like,
optimally, yeah.
They're supposed to be.
Yeah.
Well, as they're supposed to be designed.
I mean, yeah, basically.
Just add roaming council to the game, bro. Add our.
Bro, that's what they give for latch.
Yeah.
Hear me out.
Just allow you to animation cancel your shit. Just do that, bro.
Hear me out. Latch,
Hear me
alt
out.
special, hits taunts in air, and he RCs depending on if he's in the middle of hit lag with the ball.
Golden
If he-
RC's
if he-
candy chain gets ball control. That'd be so fucked.
Like, imagine, Latch has special in mouth, jumps in air, blue RCs. Just slow knows you.
Slides. Blue RC backslides on blue RC.
I send the ball at you. I pink RC to cancel my end lag, and I parry bait you.
Oh my god, dude, that'd be fun.
That'd be awesome.
Dude, maybe we should make Lethal League.
Dude.
Wait, my ideas are heat.
Well, here's how you make the perfect Lethal League. Grab your one trick for every character, because there's a one trick for every character. They balance their own character and you see what happens. They don't interact with each other at all, you just let them do their own thing, you just see what ends up. I already know my character will still be bottom tier, because I'd purely make things that make my character fun. If I got the control latch happen. I don't know, but I think in the end, I don't really think about this game's balance too much. I'm happy with it. I think there's issues, obviously. I think it's in a good enough state. Like, it's not like we're sitting and playing Super Smash Bros. Brawl and latches Ganondorf versus stinking Candyman Meta Knight. Like, that's just nothing that's yet to
Just
deal
remove
with.
Switch from the game and then you'll have a perfect balance. I don't fight Switch often, but when I do, I want to kill
Dude,
myself.
Switch is literally, if you know anything about Brawl, Switch is literally Meta Knight. And Candyman's Ice Climbers.
Literally.
Which is the camping, unfun character with broken options. And then Candyman's the character that kills you off one interaction, like Ice Climbers. And then stinking... I don't know who else is in this game. Dice is
Dice is bad too, right?
Dice is like the mid tier.
Yeah, he's like literally the mid. Like the man is built in the mid, molded by the mid.
Like, you make a tier list, if Dice isn't perfectly in the center, then that tier list is wrong.
Really?
Yeah.
I feel like isn't Dice special like also just so counterable?
Yeah, but his up angle's really good.
I mean, there's the up special is really cool with.
Like
mixes
I
on the
wouldn't
wall,
say it's
but-
like I wouldn't say Dice Special is like fucking like oh every time you see it you have a 100% counter. Like you can sometimes get caught by it or like you know.
Wait a minute,
fucking,
Switch is on my screen.
Yeah, you just fucking remember that shit. Or like you know like there is like are you trying to re-swing and then like the special comes out and it's like baits your swing and like higher speeds. Like I wouldn't say it's like garbage tier, but it's not like it's not good. It's most of the time it's just used for setup for the dice, rather than actually using it against you. But also for dice.
I'm goated.
What the fuck was that?
You caught it underneath you.
I
How?
unironically jumped with the intent of catching it like that. I mean, it worked out, which surprises me. But I did jump with the intent of catching both sides.
But the other thing about dice is that fucking only one person has ever played him, so you know.
And the guy
Blaze's
plays.
greatest mind.
And the guy is the lamest player ever.
Who?
Blaze's greatest
Dodge
mind.
Raptor, if you've seen him.
He doesn't play anymore though, right?
Not really,
Not
basically.
really.
He.
'Cause, well,
I can
he's
imitate it.
kinda
Here,
got-
I'll imitate his game plan.
Oh yeah, I've seen the videos. I've seen
Ooh, I'm up England. Ooh, I'm up England.
like-
seen
Come
the
on.
Just Gas friendly videos.
Yeah,
I
no,
mean, like,
he's the wall
He
camper.
got, yeah, he's the goblin man.
Dude, and then I remember when people were talking about
It's like,
community
I
patch,
mean,
they
it's part of the game.
when community patch came out, people were or like not came, people were like super talking about it. They were gonna remove Goblin because it's kind of a dumb mechanic.
Yeah.
And Dodge was like adamant on keeping it because he was talking about how it adds skill to the game and stuff. And I'm like, and I'm just sitting there watching like, brother in Christ, you're sitting on a wall and just bunting. You are removing half of the elements in the game.
Yeah, I think the skill should be coming from down spiking, right? Like just to catch
Down.
it if it's...
I'll sometimes catch floor traps just by fast falling at the right time and bunting. Cause I'll just, if the ball speed's not too high,
Does that work though?
if the ball speed's not too high, you can track the ball with your eyes. It's just
The
harder.
only thing you have to really worry about is like if fucking they're gonna parry bait you or not. But at that point, if they're gonna parry bait you, just don't swing.
Be waiting for the special.
Oh my god.
I'm good.
But yeah, that's just that. And I mean, like I think Dodge is a nice guy. But
Oh yeah, no, he's fine. I just hate his
But
playstyle.
yeah, his playstyle is like, I mean, even then, I don't have fucking like. Listen, all right. When I see Dodge go in the corner when I play him, I smile, I grin.
The Jet main.
The jet main seeing you go into the corner.
I mean, well, yeah, because Jet already doesn't like the whole thing. The getting in corner is all you have left is timing mix-ups to worry about. But like,
Well, it's not even that. You
all
can frame
Jet.
trap people.
Well, yeah.
You could- yeah.
But like, if you go in corner, a lot of the reason you're safe is because there's no angle that kills you. It's just the fact that you can't constantly have a bunt active. But like, Jet already don't got that good angles at killing. She got the timing mix-ups and stuff
Yeah,
like
you're
that.
practically like you're effectively like you're technically always at in corner versus Jet in terms of like in terms of catching your angles. Like if you go to the right position, you're technically already at wall like in terms of catching them. The only difference is that when you're actually at wall, you physically can't back away from her.
Yeah, I was gonna say, you're just limiting your mobility.
Yeah.
Ooh, and you jump.
But yeah.
I feel like when I say reads out loud, I just get them more accurately. I literally read people better if I say it out loud.
I didn't hear it.
I do it in every game I
Who
do.
was talking?
Every game where I've been read heavy, I like, even when I'll be by myself and I'll just be actively saying what they're gonna do out loud. I guess it just makes it easier to notice habits. Or I guess I noticed.
You jumped.
Yeah, I jumped. I'm silly. I don't know. I think just forcing yourself to pay attention. I guess it's just anything that helps you do that, you'll do better. I'm sorry. Go ahead. I wanted to grab it.
I mean, it would be kind of curious to see the game without Goblin Tech, because it's like, what percentage of people like actually
I
rely on
abuse it.
I mean, you kind of have to because you wall.
Well, I mean, it's not that you kind of have to, in the sense that like,
Well-
why am I not using this tech that could be giving me a serious advantage? It's like, why am I not using this tech because there's kind of like no other answer, or
I mean,
you're like desperate in a
maybe
situation.
because I'm Jet, like I just fucking play Jet, but like I really don't find Goblin to be that fucking problematic. But that's just
Me
because,
neither.
I
That's
hate
also
it. I
because-
hate it.
But that's just because I play a character that kind of like directly is like, oh okay, we're doing this now.
I think my least favorite thing is when I hard read the opponent going to wall and how they're gonna react.
And they get
But
lucky.
I misspace my positioning, and instead of headshotting them, it bounces off wall and they live.
Doesn't I think this Shermu tell you that he does that against you when he plays against Last, he uses Goblin?
Yeah,
You-
no,
and
that's
he-
what a lot of people do.
Because you asked him, you're like, use Goblin? He's like, yeah, against you I use Goblin. And I'm like, that's fucked up, bro. That's fucked up there, Jesus. Yeah, I don't know, man. But that's just because I play a character that, like, isn't really affected by Goblin, like, as hard as everyone else. I'm just kind of like, I'm another fucking Tuesday night. Oh my lord.
I've been baited. That's
That
it.
was supposed to be
That's
a
it.
switch flip.
I actually love Latch Special.
Dude, this tier.
It feels so rewarding. Like, you know, it's just one of those things in the game. You're playing a fighting game, and you hard read the opponent. You just feel like you deserve that, you know.
The
You
Jet
get that.
versus Latch footsies.
Dude, when we play together, it actually feels like we're playing fighting game footsies, I swear. Like, the way I fight against Jet makes me feel like... You could have down-bunted me, by the way. Latch is bad. Like, the way I play Jet against Jets, like, I literally try and play footsies, so I think it's really fun.
I think my favorite thing to do, it doesn't really do anything, but I always like trying to, when you go up to wall, to like do ceiling, like wall stuff, I just want to put a bubble up there.
Really know.
You're just gonna have this bubble.
You know, because I think... I don't know, whenever I fight Jet, my whole thought is I just like trying to abuse slide and cover and stuff. Bro, latch angles are broken. You seeing this?
Dude.
We're on like one of the... We're on the set of stages where they rotate slightly different. And now you're being knowledge checked. I'm good. I love... It's crouch covering.
Whoa.
I might just be the goat, actually. I take it back. I'm not terrible at this game. I'm a genius. I'm Blazer Curtis Mine or something, I don't know. Sign me to a pro team. Never mind. I should never be signed to a pro team. Okay, this is the next one's actually the last one.
Okay.
Literally half the reason I kept playing is because I keep getting songs that I like want to listen to. And I'm like, I'll play after this song, and then
Understandable.
it plays some other song, and I'm like,
I do that
sure.
in the car where I'm like, I don't want to, like, I'm at my destination, but I'm like, I need to finish this song. I'm gonna cry.
Yeah, what if I start doing my latch tech that I can't do yet because I'm not good enough for the game? And I just start because a lot of my tech, or quote unquote tech, just turns into wall camp. It's just like glorified wall camping. I'm bad. I played the 50 wrong. I deserve to die.
No.
Brad's actually really screwing that wall.
I thought we were gonna grab and hit the wall and not go down.
I mean, yeah.
Wait, is this last?
This is last.
Let me start the candy.
The famous one more.
I'm gonna play the Scratch.
Skin. I like that one.
I'm not playing Ellie. Like, I'm fine with Ellie, but I can't end it on an Ellie. I like ending it. This is a fun map for us to end it on. It's both of our characters' best stages. Well, not bad. I don't know if it's Candy's best. I know it's Candy's strong stage, and I think it's strong for lax on paper.
I'm dead.
Nice, good grab. Nice, good smack berry. Oh my god. Oh my god, you got an turn in, that's crazy.
No.
You probably wouldn't even parried there. That was a bad grab. I'm bad.
Getting really good at hitting those buns off the ceiling trap. Oh my god.
No! I hate my life. I hate my... I'm so bad at this game. I thought you were gonna wall port.
Thought you were gonna
I thought you were gonna wall port, and I did a latch flip down, so you would get swing baited from an instant swing or bud, because I was gonna have a wall bounce or a floor bounce, and then I looked silly. I'm dead. I already know I'm dead. I don't know how I'm dead, but I'm dead.
No, I'm actually. I lost.
Yeah, 'cause you're gonna jump and I'm gonna beat it. And then I kill you like this. Nice.
No, I. Okay. Someone's a
That
little
didn't
angry
happen.
about that one.
That didn't happen. That didn't happen. That didn't happen. That didn't happen. That didn't happen.
You readied up and then left.
What even is this song?
Alright, GG's though.
Yeah, let me